This green one here is sitting out at the moment because he just doesn't fit in the rainbow. I don't actually know where he's supposed to sit in. Hello again, team. We are back with the new Joe, also known as Blue Joe, and we are setting up for the new month. I am not gonna lie, I feel very scatterbrained right now, and I need to set up my monthly calendar and my monthly pages and stuff to give me that sense of clarity that I crave. At the end of any month, getting my monthly pages populated for the coming month is a surefire way to make me feel a little bit more calm about everything that's going on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very eager to get into it, so let's get into it. For the majority of filling this one in, we've got the Papermate Inkjoy pen and the Zig Clean Color dot marker in the pale green color. I don't know how much I'm actually gonna use it, but I thought I might wanna use it for my monthly log to put my events in, so we'll keep that one. Open them up. Starting with a little flip through, just in case you haven't seen the May pages. So we have the May projects list, where I've got a repeat of the information that I'm going to be putting in my content planner, and some stuff for school, some stuff for other things. Cover page. We have my monthly challenge, which I need to have a think about. My actions list, so monthly or one-off actions, weekly actions and tracking for those, daily actions, and I'll do the tracking for those ones on my weekly logs. After this we have It's Gonna Be May, and this is my monthly log. This is where I'll put my events, like I usually do. And we have the J&R Book Club, which we have picked the book, so I can write that in. I should probably go and find out how many chapters is in that book. And the reflection we won't be filling in today because it's not even the start of May when I'm filming this, it'd be a little bit silly to do that. And we've got notes and tasks, which I do have some notes that I want to write down in here, so we're going to put some stuff in there too. Flipping back, we will start at the start. A very good place to start. So writing in all of the information for my project list, which means I need to bring up my content planner. I have a digital content planner as well as a physical one, so I'm just gonna bring up this one on my Notion so I can transfer some stuff over. And I feel like I don't want to write too many of these out because spoilers, but we'll write a couple in so you can see what's coming up. So, of course, when I set this up, I set it up before I decided that I was going to be doing daily videos in May, or at least attempting to, so I only have enough space for my Sunday and Thursday videos on that list, but that is fine. Patreon. I do have a full list of this, which I should grab out. So in my content planner, and I keep a list of this somewhere. Here we go. Patron perks that I need to write down onto this list. Having it in here along with my content planner is mainly just because I find that when I'm on the go, I like to be able to check in with the list, but I don't take my content planner out of the house. So I figured it might be good, at least for this month, to trial having it in here. While I'm writing these in, if you're interested in receiving any of these perks, feel free to head over to my Patreon. There's a link to that one in the description box below, along with links to things like our Discord community, the JashiiCorrin Facebook group, etc. We can also write in the vlogs that I'm going to be doing, and hopefully by the start of next month, because again, when I'm filming this, it is still technically April, hopefully by the start of next month, I will be a little bit more up to date on my vlogs. We will see. I still have 4 more that I have to do to be up to date, so I'm not holding my breath, but I can be hopeful. And I've got a little bit extra room here just in case I want to do any other vlogs that aren't the week that was. At this stage, I don't have any other projects that I want to work on. Actually, I totally do. I want to do more office organization because my office is a mess. So office storage solutions. I'd also like to start brainstorming the next giveaway journal. Like what themes we're going to include, what the setup's going to look like, that kind of stuff. I'm kind of tempted for the next giveaway journal, instead of doing it just black and white, to do it with color. I just think it'd be a bit of fun, but we'll see. School projects, I mean, in the assumption that I don't get my marking done today, I've got that to look forward to. So marking for Year 13 internal, the Year 11 internal, and then 2 classes of Year 7 reports, which of course I had hoped to have gotten done in the holidays, but very much looking like that's not gonna happen. I've only got like 2.5 days of the holidays left. So that's our project list done. Obviously there's nothing to add to the cover page, it is just a decorative element. So checking the pen is dry, flipping over, challenge. Okay, so we really need to figure out what the challenge is going to be before we can put anything in here. Let's flip back and consult our challenge list that we filled in the other day. Where is the challenge list? Alrighty, so step goal, no, I'm not doing that. Water intake goal, I want to save the water intake goal for a summer month, and for me, we're kind of headed into winter, so no. Journaling daily, kind of did that this month, so not gonna do that again. No unnecessary spending, that might be a good goal. What counts as unnecessary? Having a look at what we've got here though in terms of like our tracking space, I think it's going to be the kind of thing where I want to write something down though. There's not like a tick box kind of thing to do here. How much space do I have? Where is my ruler? So 31 days in May takes us down to 15.5. So that's up to here. And I've got a couple of extra lines along with this kind of error that I made where I put the green in the wrong place, but that's fine too. I think possibly, because it's one that I can do in the tracker that I set up, I might do a gratitude challenge for the month. And it's something that I kind of miss doing in my journal. You know, it's good to be grateful for things and it's good to show that you're grateful for things. So maybe I will write myself out the numbers 1 through 31 and use this space as a gratitude tracker, like writing down one thing that I'm grateful for each day. Need a pen. Need a pen. Ugh, you're stuck. No, my pens. Let my pens out. There we go. Put in the numbers with my Stettler Triplus fine liner. So day 1, 2, 3, etc. So we've just got the numbers going 1 to 21, then we kind of take a step out to make room for the bamboo, and then similar again for the subsequent numbers. The space down the bottom here, I will leave until the end of the month. I might fill in like a quote or something like that, or if the thing that I'm grateful for on the 31st goes over, then I can just write it down there. All good. Now, on to my actions list. My actions list is the kind of page that I really want to get better use out of, and I think part of it is about checking in with my action list and making sure I'm actually checking things off, but I think it's also selecting things that are going to have measurable value, effectively, is what I'm gonna call it. So things that I want to do monthly or one-off, weekly and daily to achieve my goals. I think the first thing to do is probably just to check in with my goals. I've outlined what my goals are in my yearly collections journal, which is this A5 Galaxy Drip notebook from Archer and Olive. So this is where I have a bunch of my yearly collections. So my then and now page, my letter to myself, my reset checklists, the place that I write down my monthly challenges. So I can write in that I'm doing gratitude for May. There we go. So just writing down something that I'm grateful for each day. Looking good. Make sure it's dry before we turn the page. I've got the reading challenge, so Laura Olympus. Need to write in the author, Rachel Smythe. I just don't know how to pronounce it. No, I just pronounced it. I don't know how to spell it. Stardust is our book for the month coming, but Neil somebody? Yeah. This is my no fast food challenge, which is going varied success. We were doing very well in January, but it's very much that idea of like you break the chain and then you kind of stay a little bit busted. Yeah. So a bunch of things in here, 22 22s in 2022, my 101 things list, etc. Because my goals are a little bit more personal, we can see that they are blurred out here, but I have 2 goals for the year. One of them is a health-related goal, one of them is a career-related goal. So having a look at what those are, just having a read of what I hope to achieve this year, and then setting action steps based on those things. Some of these actions are probably getting transferred from my April ones because I just didn't actually get around to doing them. Organized sponsor email. I don't know what I meant by that. I probably should have been a little bit more descriptive. I did do a weigh-in, I just haven't checked it off. I've been pretty slack with actually using my journal in April, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't filled this one in, probably in part because I had to use an acrylograph to fill it in, and like, they dry plenty fast. I'm just a little bit slack. That's fine. I just didn't make a lot of these things a priority, but some of them I would like to actually do in the month coming, so we will transfer over the ones that make sense to. So first of all, and this one's a really easy thing to do, I just need to actually write it down because I've already kind of got the ideas in my head / on random pieces of paper. So just while I write them in, my action list ends up being monthly or one-off tasks of writing my content creator wish list, setting up a new expense tracker for myself, which shouldn't be hard because I've already got a template, writing a letter that I've been meaning to write, finding a new healthy dinner that I like and one that I can ideally make on weeknights, and also just getting up to date with my school admin work because it's starting to become a problem. For my weekly actions, I have doing an inbox 0 for my work inbox, doing a weekly weigh-in, doing my weekly reset because I know how much it helps me to actually get things done and be productive, doing an office tidy to maintain a tidy space so I can also get things done, writing a meal plan to make sure that I'm putting in meals that I enjoy and that are good for me, and scheduling in some exercise time because although I was pretty good at doing my exercise daily in January, since then, not so much. For the daily actions, I have checking my actions and project list, so coming back to these 2 pages and actually checking things off, tracking my spending, using that aforementioned expense tracker, and then having at least 1 cup of water. In April, this was 1 cup of water when I got up in the morning, but I'm just putting it for any time of the day. I want to get better at drinking water in the form of water. And then getting to bed by 11 p.m. just to hopefully get some semblance of a sleep routine. Kinda, hopefully, maybe. Anywho, flipping on over, we are into, it's gonna be May, the monthly log. Huzzah. Now, I want to use my dot marker to dot in when the events are. I just think it'd be kind of cute. I also used the dots for the numbers though, but I think they're cute. I'm gonna do it. I do technically have another green. I could make it a different green. Let's see. So the green that I've already used is this light green here, which is that color. And then I've also got this green, which is that color, which is kind of similar-ish to the one I have on the borders. It's also not as big. Maybe it's just because it's a little bit less flexible. Point. I still think I like the minty green better. I think it kind of, it's just a little bit more chill. We'll go with the minty green. So we again want to open up my Outlook to see what's going on at school and anything that I've put in to my calendar so far. And I think I'm just gonna go put all the dots in first and then write down what the events actually are. So, Monday. Some of these dots I've put lower than others because I wanted to put them like near the corner, but then the box kind of curved in a little earlier than I otherwise expected. So now it's looking a little cattywampus, but I think once I actually write stuff in, it should be okay. 15th. I also need to check my future log because I've got some stuff written in here as well. I think that's all I have at the moment. I need to go write down some labels so I actually know what we're doing. Okay, so Bujo Wednesday has been moved to Tuesday for next week, but then after that it should be on Wednesdays for the rest of the month. Of course I put a line on the last J, so now I feel like I need to put it on all the J's. There we go. And what else? We've got Mother's Day here, and therefore we are going out for dinner. Yum 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 yum. On the 14th I have my hair appointment, and we have our live stream. Our hangout is on the 27th. I can read 22nd. Hangout, because the food show should be on the 28th, I think. Let's go check. That one we have to check in Facebook. See, this is why we have the monthly log, because you need to pull information from all of these different places into one space so you can actually see what the heck is going on. Because we're thinking like stuff from my content planner, stuff from Facebook, stuff from the back recesses of my brain, stuff from my future log, stuff from my Outlook calendar. Yeah, the food show. We're going out for dinner on the 27th. What else do we have? Thursday the 5th. Why did I mark you? I know I did it for a reason. I just need to bring up whichever calendar the thing was on. Thursday the 5th. Oh, Mum's coming. Doi. Da-da. And then Mum leaves. Sad. We have term 2 starting. And we have briefing. And we have briefing every Monday. I haven't put in our department meetings yet, which is annoying because I would like to know when those are, just so I have a clearer picture of how my time is being spent. And I think that Vogel was organising a hangout day with Rachel and Jason on the 7th. There we go. Our secret word of the day is organised, just if you were wondering. Wednesday, we have photo ID catch-ups. We also have an NCA information evening, which I don't think I'm involved in, but I thought I'd put it down anyways. I think I also initially put down a dot for Bujo Wednesday, but it's on the Tuesday, so I'm like, I'll just use the dot for that. That looks fine. And I think, based on my calendars, that's almost all of what I got. I need to put in my design team meeting here. Should probably also put in the times, because otherwise I don't really know what's going on. But I'm looking at month view, and that's why I haven't been able to put them in yet. Anything that has like time sensitivity I should probably put in. Oh gosh, I'm very confused. One of them's gone missing. Where are you? Oh gosh. Okay, so that's today. Oh, I was looking at work week. Ooh, 6 a.m. And when am I picking up Mum? There we go, 6 a.m. Wait, no, it's 9 a.m. Oh god. It's fine, I'll write it on my weekly log as well and it'll be correct there. But the rest of this is looking okay. I know that Tuesdays are usually department meeting days, so that's gonna get filled in at some point. Thursday is general crash day, where I just like can't do anything because I get too freaking exhausted. The rest of this is looking pretty good though. Okay, so the monthly log is done. Oh, well, we'll add briefing. Then it will be done. There we go. Briefing is in. There's going to be more to add to this, but because the month hasn't actually started yet and school hasn't started yet, we will leave it as it is for now. Flipping over though, on here we can write in the information for the J&R book club at least. So the genre that because we have a little like spinner wheel that we spin that has different genres on it, the genre we spun was fantasy. How do I want to write this in? Because giving myself a lot of space here. I'm just gonna write it big. There you go, fantasy. The title is Stardust, and the author I'll have to look up. Neil Gaiman? Guy or gay? Yeah. Neil! G-A... Gaiman? I don't know, I pronounce that, or at least I read it to be Guy, but I could be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. There we go. How many chapters does this book have? Now, I don't actually want chapter summaries, so let's get that out of search. Schmoop. 10 chapters? Are there only 10 chapters? Surely there are more than 10 chapters. No, there are 10. There are 10. And supposedly there's also an epilogue. Okay. How should we fill this in then? Because I don't want to waste space on the page. Okay, so if I did like 1 and then blank and then 2 and then blank, maybe that will work. I might not actually have enough space for that though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd have to start it higher because I don't want it to butt up against that. I could always just like do chapters ... and then put them there and then have like a column of space. That seems fine. And I can draw some like bamboo in the bottom. Where is my eraser? Yeah, most of me planning is just me going, where is this? Where is that? Where did I put these things? No, not in that one. I have so many pencil cases, which I'm not sad about. I love having as many pencil cases as I do, especially because like this pencil case has all the pens that I'm using for May, whereas this pencil case here has all the pens that I was using for April. And this one here has all of the pens that I use for my yearly collections journal, that kind of stuff. But then when it comes to like generic or general objects like my ruler or my eraser, I'm like, where did I put it? I have no idea. Not the eraser I was looking for, but this eraser will do. Because I want to colour the boxes in, I'm not going to use my Papermate pen because it's not waterproof, and I'll probably end up colouring it in with Tombow, which is like water-soluble ink stuff. I'm going to instead use my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen. I'm just going to use the F size, and I don't think I'll rule it because I didn't rule the borders, and I kind of like that more, not like sketchy look, but just more kind of loose, a bit more chill. 1, 2, 3. I was considering putting all the chapters in here and then having like a space for notes, but I always find that I never come back and actually fill the notes spaces in for any of the book club books, because I'd much rather like talk about what my thoughts were rather than write them, because I like to discuss with other people. I don't really feel the need to write those down before I discuss or after I discuss. Which is why I kind of like the book club. I like having our monthly book club meetings where we can chat about the book and talk about the things we like, what we didn't like. We have some individuals in our book club who ask good questions, which is nice. We love a good question. And it kind of just gets me to think a little bit deeper about the book that I've been reading. Because oftentimes I don't really tend towards reading fiction books, while all of the books we've had in book club so far have been fiction books. So it's just been a bit interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I had a panic for a second there because I'm like, oh, that is up higher than I thought it was. But that's because I also started it up here to be kind of in line with the chapters header. I'm just going to put in the colon. Boom. I'll write in the numbers beside it, and I think that the chapters technically have titles, but I don't want to write the titles in just yet, just in case what I'm reading actually aren't chapter titles. I think I'll wait until I get my copy of the book before I write in any chapter titles, just so I don't have to cover anything up when it's not quite right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. There we go. So that's looking pretty cute. I can fill in the chapter titles here. I can color in the boxes once I've read that part. I know there's an epilogue. 10 chapters is fine. I'll also read the epilogue, but it's okay. For my May reflection, like we said, I don't actually have anything to fill in there, but I do need to erase that pencil. Ugh, disgusting. There you go, that's better. We do have something to put on the notes and tasks page. So on here, I want to write down the list of the secret words for our videos together because I don't want to forget what they are and they're important to collect. So yeah, like we said, today's word is organized, just in case you missed it before. I will say there isn't going to be a secret word for every video in the month of planning with me, but it will be for the ones that aren't my regular Thursday or Sunday videos. So I need enough spaces to write all those down. I think I want to write a little heading here. This is mainly as a place for me to actually outline what all the secret words are, as well as keeping track of them and making sure I include them. So I'm going to put them down as dots so that then I can cross them off as I use them. So obviously we have used the first secret word and the second secret word. I'm not going to write them down here because they're secret words, you know, they're supposed to be sneaky. You guys will just have to remember to come back to keep collecting more of them. So I'll write the rest of those in off camera. What we can do though is flip through what we've filled in. So we have our projects list filled in, that's looking good. Still need to add the rest of my videos, but again, spoilers. Flipping over, we have the challenge, which we're going to do a gratitude challenge, daily gratitude list. We have the action list, which I'm feeling positive about. I think that these are going to be achievable, and as long as I'm tracking actually coming back and looking at the action list, much more likely to actually get things done. We have the monthly log. It's gonna be May. Well, actually, by the time you see this, it's like, it's May. Yeah. We've got that in. We have the book club and the chapters, reflection page as is, and the secret word list. I put the neon one in, but I'm not sold on it belonging there. I'm not gonna lie, I feel much more prepared for the month ahead now as I have a clear picture of everything that's going on, how I want to work on my goals, yada yada yada. Hopefully you picked up on our secret word. If you didn't, then I guess you're gonna have to rewatch the video. Make sure you keep track of our secret words, they will be important. I love the panda themes so much, they're also super cute. So I'm excited to actually get into setting up some weeklies and stuff in here, but that is not for today. Today is now over. Well, today is probably not over, but the video for today is over. As always team, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye!